Hello everyone, welcome back to Bort's Bricks, and in this episode I'm starting a new series. It is me showcasing and designing some certain LEGO sets that I think LEGO could take inspiration from, and in this video I proposed my Udapal battle pack. I talked about this in my top 4 designs that LEGO should make with clone troopers, and with the advent of the 2022 ATTE coming out, I do believe that this could be something that comes out, not this specifically, but something very similar to this coming out within late 2022 or 2023 hopefully. And if not, I mean, that's LEGO's loss. They're going to be losing a lot of money in my opinion. These things would sell like hotcakes, so, and we all know that. Without further ado, let's get in the video. So to get things started, I did take heavy inspiration from the 501st Legion Clone Trooper Battle Pack, aka the 501st Battle Pack for short. Set retails for about $30 depending on the website, sometimes it's $24 like on Amazon and Walmart. Set 75280 containing 285 pieces. I did take heavy inspiration, like I said, with including 4 clones, 2 battle droids, a big set, or a big design, and a little build as well. And I instantly knew what I wanted to have for the 2 builds, with one being the Octopara Droid, I believe what it's called. I couldn't remember the name. I'm like 95% sure. Wow, I cannot speak, I'm sorry. 95% sure it's the Octopara Droid. I don't know why it's not called something like the Tri Droid, because there's 3 legs, not 8, but you know what? It is what it is. And the small build being a Crab Droid. The LEGO ATTE dropping in 2022 used a Dwarf Spider Droid opposed to a Crab Droid build, so I instantly knew that I should incorporate that somehow. Another set that I took heavy inspiration from is 75036, the Udapal Battle Pack, and I will use, like, when I showcase this model, I do have the 4 minifigures shown right here. I couldn't exactly put them into stud.io. I've been saying that wrong. It's stud.io. I couldn't get these exact minifigures, especially the airborne helmets, into the software, so I have them sitting next to me so I can show you essentially when I'm showcasing the model. Just like in the OG Battle Pack, there is the Octopara Droid. I wanted to build a model bigger than this, containing much more pieces, so that was a challenge in itself, especially the head, getting the guns in the right position, and finding a way to build the tri-legs and the tri-guns. Since they are offset, they're alternating between the gun, leg, and leg. And building in odd numbers isn't especially fun with LEGO, even more so when it comes to like building in odd numbers with angles like this. And everyone knows LEGO's a brick, not a sphere typically, so building something that's more of a ball shape is not fun at all either. So you can see here there is a ball, there is the 3 guns and the 3 legs. And I knew the first thing I really had to do was nail down the head design. I unfortunately could not get the little eyes on there. I couldn't find a really good technique personally that I could have done. If anyone has any comments on how you could improve this model, or even make a video showing how you could improve this model, that would be awesome. Just leave that feedback down below, please. And this was the reference image that I used for the Crab Droid. Pretty iconic scene with the trooper shooting down into the Crab Droid. You got the 6 legs, you got the long legs, and the one thing that I really wanted to nail was these angled panels right in the front with the one eye joint, or not the eye joint, the eyeball right there. So you know what, without further ado, let's just showcase this model. Like I said, I don't have a physical model of this. I just wanted to see what I could and can't do. I want to just try and start pushing myself with designing, especially like battle packs, mocks, builds, LEGO sets, stuff like that, with a specific limit, such as technically price if LEGO were to produce this, as well as the guidelines with these like super battle packs, as well as a part count. So here she is in all of her glory. I know they are a little unfinished, as you can tell. Like I said, I'm probably not going to be building this anytime soon. I just wanted to show it off on what an idea could look like. We got the, like I said, I have the models with the updated version of the, hopefully that's focused, I can't see my webcam from here, but the updated model of the airborne trooper, as well as the updated trooper from the ATTE right here. I don't have that, but I'm just showing these guys off for the replacements. Two of them would come with the standard blasters for Star Wars. The other two would come with the new updated long blasters with the candle pieces, as well as two battle droids. I don't believe the straight arms are in stud.io. I couldn't find them. They probably are, but I completely missed them. And without further ado, let's get on to the interesting part, aka the build. So like I said, I had to simulate a rounded shape, so I tried to give off the illusion of making the rounded shape by placing these, let's see, these 5 pieces on, if I can rotate them, there we go. These 5 pieces, they are 2x2 plates, the modified ones, the L shape, with a 2x2 plate, and they are connected by these 2x2 or 2x1x2 bricks with the plate or the studs on the side. And I did that to, like I said, simulate the ball action right there. And like in the ATRT and the battle pack, they are connected with the axle right here with a combination of the 2x2 round plates, bricks, and the 2x4 plates with the holes cut into them. And I know everyone hates stud shooters, but you know, it's a battle pack, they're going to be in there. They replaced the entire gun with the ATRT for this kind of stud shooter, so we put them in there. And they're placed on hinges so that you can get the 180 degree action with the guns. Unfortunately, with how I designed this, you can't rotate this like how you can see in the Clone Wars movie, but you can use this for the 180 degrees, like I said, as well as the joints for the legs. You can rotate these boys in 4 points of articulation, just like in the model like I showed you earlier. And funny enough, I did design this with the idea that I thought the 501st Battle Pack was only 180 pieces. Don't know why, because those are 2 pretty decently sized models. So I actually did have to cut down the piece count until I did realize. So I used to have these as plates and plate hinges. So it was actually 6 studs long and not the 4 studs like you see here. But I actually do think this does look better opposed to the actual 6 stud leg length that I had. And just like in the normal battle packs, you're going to get extra studs to increase that piece count as well. And overall, for me, never attempting something like this, I actually don't oppose this model. It was kind of frustrating to get the feet down, and I know there are going to be a ton of like connectivity issues and stability issues, since I believe this whole part up here with the ball, like the head, is going to be a lot of weight that these legs won't be able to support, such as the stability model right here. There's a ton of clutch issues. But like I said, this isn't something LEGO would 100% reference. I just wanted to see if I could make a decent looking model for a 2/12 battle pack. And on to the Crab Droid. We do have the 6 legs, like I said, and it was kind of frustrating to get these whole, like, the legs at the angles that I wanted, as well as have the actual upwards motion with these face guards, like I said, I wanted to have in there. So it took quite a bit of time. I think it actually took me like an hour or two to get this little part right here figured out, with how I wanted to make it look somewhat decent as well as make it functional. And out of the 2 builds, this is definitely the more stable one. It actually looks pretty frail, such as this connection right here, where there's basically just like a jumper plate, a slope, as well as a tile holding this entire leg together. But as you can see in the stability, this actually has no clutch issues, which is actually surprising. I got the leg angles from these 1x1 plate hinges right here, the Among Us piece. And with this huge area right on top, you do have a lot of space if you did want to recreate that iconic scene from Revenge of the Sith with the trooper jumping on top and shooting down into the Crab Droid. I want to say I know they're not going to be like 1-to-1 scale, but with how I built these, they're actually decently close, I believe. And I know this is kind of a last minute video, and like I said, this is very much prototypes. I wanted to see what I could build on this software. I wanted to learn how to use this software a lot more, and I wanted to just push myself, like I said earlier. And I don't think this is a terrible model, but definitely still in the infant stages of what I would prefer this set to become if I wanted to produce this. Or if I should say LEGO should produce this. Such as fixing the stability issues within the Octopara Droid, sorry. Maybe by increasing that piece count more to the 260 to 270 part range opposed to the 238 that I have. But maybe it would have to stay somewhere around the 240 to 50 piece range just to keep that price down, especially because LEGO is increasing their prices yet again, which is understandable, but it just is unfortunate. And I know this is going to be a super short and brief video, but I wanted to just bring it up as a kind of idea if LEGO were to see this. I know I'm still such a small channel that I know there's more than likely no way, but I just thought it would be interesting to show off an idea for what one of these for the Mega Battle Packs to be. So, again, thank you. I didn't expect my channel to reach this 50 subscriber mark as fast as it did. I did just create a TikTok account as well, and that had a huge factor. I did just get a video over like 800k views. I'm not going to tell you what it is, because if you're subscribed to me and you're not over on TikTok, I would prefer if you saw that video for yourself. It is quite an amazing video. Like I said, 50 subscribers is actually kind of crazy for me being on the YouTube space for such a short amount of time. I do appreciate the support quite a bit, and I hope to make amazing content like this in the near future, as well as working on improving what I do produce. So from the bottom of my heart, guys, thank you so much.